Hi, my name is Salim Jibrin Dambata. Actually, I will be using camera because I'm using a free version of desktop recorder. So let me wait for the camera. Salim Jibrin Dambata. This is a presentation of our project. Uh, During the proposal time, there are three of us, but now there is going to be only two of us, as one member of the group could not make it. So uh, I'm going to show, or I'm going to show the system demonstration. I'm going to demonstrate the system. I'm going to show how it works, and I'm going to explain some part of the codes. When it comes to scanning the QR code, this is what I'm trying to do. I will show how we generate the QR code, and then I will use my phone like this. I will scan, then I will turn back the screen so that you can see the results. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to close the camera until further notice or whenever we need it again. Okay, uh, let me open it. This is the index of our project. Ferrat Computer Devices Inventory Management System. I think it will be better if I just open it in browser. So I'm opening it. Somehow it's taking a long time, but either way is located in localhost under the project folder, which is inventory database. So this folder is not difficult to locate. It's under WAM www, and this is the project folder. Whenever we want to do any project, it's right here. I have the correct inventory, but this is the project. Let us see whether this has opened or not. It is still okay. Now it opens. I think somehow either from the WAM server or from the website. Okay, so this is the homepage of our system. It's a web-based application that we use PHP MySQL and develop it using Dreamweaver. This is the homepage. It only contains information like what is the project is all about, the services, and so on. It also have list of devices here and locations. Actually, we just define some ID for the locations, like whenever you see 1002, it means that the device is in a particular location, and 00 that the device is missing. We also have this. You can add a device manually. You can also add a location with the ID. We also have a search. We will see how all this going to work. Okay, so let us go back here. This is the QR code. The name of this particular page is QR barcode.php. This is the page that is responsible for generating our QR code. This page is based on Google Chat API. Google Chat API. We actually find it here. I already bookmarked this page because it is very helpful. I actually follow the instruction provided in this video and also use some part of this code to generate the QR code. Okay, that is about the QR barcodes. Okay, whenever you add a device, let me first start with this. In our manual entry, what we need is that you provide the model name, model number, purchase date, expiry date, and you choose a location ID because we assume that the users of this system cannot memorize the location ID. So we use a select list. Whenever you click on the select list, it's going to show you the location address as well, so that wrong information should not be inputted into the database. Okay, from the code section, this is what happened. First of all, after the submission, after the user submits all the required information, the service tag is generated dynamically. Already that has been set. So after the submission, what we did here is we connect the database again using by providing the database name, which is root and no password. Root is the default, and of course, since it's using the one is localhost, the name of the database host, and the name of our database is inventory database. So what I did is, or what we did is, after the name, the model name, model number, purchased, and expiry date are posted from this form, from the form, this form, which method is first. After they have been posted, then I assign the posted value into 5 different variables. As you can see, the variables, they hold all the values. Then the next thing is another variable, which we actually name it device information. It holds the value of all these variables. For example, we have model name, which is just a string. Then we added the variable. Actually, everything, all the 5 variables have been inputted into this device information as a string with some added text, model name to show this and that. Then we generate a query. This query selects service tag from device order by device tag in descending order limit to 1. Is going to actually get the last input of this current input that we put. Is going to get the service tag of that. Let me just show this practically. I will open my SQL here. I will open the server. We can see the name of our database is inventory DB. So this is going to request for password. I don't know why things are very slow now. Okay, I am going to use this inventory database. So in this database, I have so many tables. For example, device, location, and user, as we described in our proposal. So if, for example, I said select star from device, it's going to show me all the list of the devices with this. But whenever I insert a new device, this is the service tag that I'm interested in, the last one. So this query here is actually inserting it. That is select service underscore tag. This time around, I'm not select star because I'm only interested in the service tag. So from the table, and the name of our table is device, then we are going to order. We are going to order by the service tag itself. So order by service underscore tag in descending order, and we only need one result because this is going to give us all the result in descending order. But if we add this limit 1, it's right there in our database book. It's right there. So limit 1, we get this. So this is what we are getting here in this variable query. Then we use another variable which is result, to store this in an object of my SQL query, because this is an object, my SQL underscore query, which means that this result is going to be an object. So we use this, we fetch actually the results using my SQL fetch array, because it's an array. Since this result is an object, and we want to get the content of this object, that is the service tag. The reason for that is we want all the QR code generated to have the service tag name. We will see that. So we use object start, then we echo this row. Actually, this is not even necessary. This is necessary to echo the row because this is going to give us the tag. So we assign the content of this object to this variable name. We assign the content of this object the result object, we assign it to tag. Because it is in a buffer. Since it is in a buffer, we just assign this variable name to it. Finish. Now we include our barcode class. Barcode generation, that is the one that is in the Google Chat API. We just include the class because it is going to use, it is the one that is going to generate the QR code for us. So in here, what we did is we enter this as the text, meaning all the variables that we posted, which are model name, model number, and purchase, and so on, we already concatenate them into device information where we add some other things. So this is what we did. We just make that to be our text, the QR code text, and then the name of the QR code is going to take this name, meaning whatever value we have in this result, the last or the new service tag that we posted or that was generated, which we assign to this variable, is going to be the name. So this is name.png. PNG is the extension of the image. We are using PNG. Okay. Before we used to display the QR code, but then we just think that it is not necessary to display the QR code. We just need to send a message to the user, so that whenever the user click on this enter, I just want to locate the message. Actually, after submission, automatically this is going to generate this text, and this is going to generate the QR code. This text will be inputted into the QR code. This is the QR text, and this is the QR code. And the code will be saved in our folder. Actually, it's not in our database, and we can use that image, the saved image or the saved QR code. We can use our Android application, that is the front-end application, to read. So let us see how this works. So we all know that this is our home page. So if this device is only showing us the list of devices, we limit the list to 10. So we can just go to the last, which is the 11. This is the 11. So now if you want to add a new device, all we need to do is click on add new device. So for example, the name of our device is going to be, okay, we have HP, Acer, we also have Dell, that is from before. Let's see which other computer. I will just write Dell, no problem. Let's say the model name is Dell, and then let's say the model number is Dell Computer 109. This is an assumption, and let's say the date is today, and today is Happy New Year, sir. Today is 2019, 1st January and 1st of January. Okay, let's say this is going to last for just 1 year. We can have 2020 and okay, 0101. For the location ID, like we explained or I explained earlier, is this. We can choose it to be missing, we can choose it to be in the storage, and so on, or at this department. Okay, let's say it's just in the storage for the first processing. So if I click on this submit, it's going to submit these values to the table. We should also show the table, which is right here. Okay, I have no password, it's just root. Okay, this is the database, and we are expecting this information to be submitted to the device table. Okay, this is the device table. So after I click on this submit, it's going to submit all this information to the device table, and it's going to generate a service tag for us, that is number 1. And it's going to generate the QR code number 2, and it's going to save the QR code in the folder, the QR code folder, that is number 3. So I will just click on submit. let's remember this is model DC109. Okay, it said the record has been submitted successfully, service tag has been generated, QR code has been generated. So let me just check the devices. In the devices, this is going to be the last device. I can see it's DC109. It has been created in this location. So that is number one. Now let me check from the database again. From the database, now I have it again. It's right here, DC109, and this is the service tag. Okay, as for the QR codes, I just need to go to the folder. Sorry. Let us get the service tag for this. It's right here, 10012. The last number is 1. So it's right here, 10012. The last number is here. So I can just open it. This is my QR code. Now, I will show how we read this QR code by opening the camera first so that you can see what I am doing. Okay, this is me, and this is my phone right here. I'm going to open it. I have an application here which is responsible for reading the barcode. So this is the barcode, and I'm using my application to read the barcode. Okay, finish. I hope you heard the sound. And this are the information generated. Somehow it's like a mirror. But we can see it has the model name which is there, and the model number can be seen right here, DC109, and this is the purchase date, and this is the expiry date, and this is the location, meaning all the information that we just imported are being read by this Android application, and we generate all this information from our database. Okay, that is for the camera. I can turn it off, and this is the device that we created. Some additional functions that can be found here are the search. For example, we can search. This is the search. The search is according to criteria. For example, I can search using model name, for example. If I just type that the model name is there and submit this, I will see how many Dells I have. 3 results found. And which one is mine? The DC109 is right here, the one that I just inputted. So all these are the devices. For example, I can search using a tag number. Actually, I cannot memorize the tag number, so I will just get it from here. Let me just do this. I want to search for this particular record. So I will copy it. It has 2 at the end. So I'll set tag number. First, and this is 2, the tag number. When I submit this, I will only have 1 result because this is going to give me only 1 result. Normally, the tag number will give us 1 result, but for all these combinations, we can have more than 1 result. For example, this, all the devices that are located at 0000, that is missing devices. 0. So we do not have any missing device. So 1002 is storage. Let's see how many devices are located. I think it's 10002, maybe. That is if this is a location ID. We do have this, so let me just check it again. 1002. Submit. Yes, it's right here. The location ID. We have this because we just save it in the location ID. Okay. Some more additional functions are right here. For example, the statistics here. The statistics, when we click it, it just shows us the number of the devices. For example, we have 13 devices. But for space management, we just display 3 so that you can just click on next to see the rest. And for the total devices in the storage, the one that we just added is 1. And for the total devices that are missing, the one that we just add here, we don't have anyone, so it's 0, so we cannot find anyone or any device. uh, this is let's see how the search actually work. It's right here. The name is search.php. Okay, that's the search. What we did here is we have two variables. Where are the category and okay, I have two variables. We have category and criteria. The category is being posted from the select menu. You just select it here. It's a select name, the service tag, the expiry date, and so on. And the criteria is what has been posted. Where is the criteria again? Okay, it's the text that you just inputted in the. So let me just explain it from here. When you click on this search, this is the category and this is the criteria. So we just run an SQL query to match. We just select from device, that is the table, where the category is anything like the criteria, and we just again put this result, put this query into the result. This is for displaying the number of the result that were found. Okay, then this we just write this text, and this is echoing from the row in our database. This is how it works. Uh, so in conclusion, there are so many other things, but in conclusion, this is our system, sir. I hope this is good enough, and Happy New Year. Thank you. Again, my name is Salim Jibrin Dambacha, and my partner's name is Ilyasu Yahya Adam. Thank you.